Welcome to Disaster Party Podcast. As always, this is Rob Stanio, joined by my co-host.
Oh, daddy, it's your boy Andy Vivians. It's Bivans for I am the one true daddy of Vivians INC and your American icon. Just like that Super Bowl score tonight. We're on episode 64. Whoa, daddy.
Ooh, that one worked. I liked it. I liked it a lot. So
Let's go.
For those who don't know, we will be talking slight Super Bowl, but mostly trailers and commercials during the Super Bowl.
Bom, bom, bom.
Yes. Do you know who won the Super Bowl, Andy?
I do.
I was about to say I kind of forgot because that's not what I was focused on.
Oh,
we have robot voice.
huge congratulations.
You just went robot.
Out the victory. Did I go robot?
You're back now. You're back now. No worries. We could talk about this. Your robot voice is coming back like the cable guy came back in the Verizon commercial.
Cable guy.
I honestly did not think I was going to see Jim Carrey in another commercial for the rest of my life.
The fact that he was in the cable guy commercial was absolutely fantastic. And it's funny because I'm watching and I'm like, because I think I just walked in, like back into the room when that came on. And I'm looking at it, I was like, that looks like Jim Carrey. This is a cable guy commercial. This is fantastic.
Yeah, that was really funny. I was like, what? And it was a Verizon commercial, talking about you don't need cable anymore, blah, 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 blah. So real quick, I don't think a lot of people noticed this commercial, or maybe they did, but I'm going to talk about it real quick because I'm Crypto Rob.
I feel like I know where you're going with this, and I saw it, and I have to say, Brent, I understand your frustration now.
Oh, I don't. I don't know where you're going with this. I was going to say that the Coinbase commercial with the little box that just kept, it was like the QR code. Dong, dong, dong. I'll tell you, I sat there for a minute, it was about a minute. So I sat there for like 10 seconds. I was like, what is this commercial? And then I pulled out my phone and scanned it. Yeah, I thought that was a really good idea.
I think it was brilliant by them. Extremely annoying because that went on for a long time.
It was like a full minute of that.
And you remember like the old screensavers you used to have with the little windows? Boop,
yeah.
Boop,
that's a whole episode of The Office, or an opening scene of The Office.
No music, no nothing. Just boop, boop, boop.
I thought it was awesome. But the funny thing about that is when you scanned it, you got directed to Coinbase, the website, and then it would suggest you to download the app. The app immediately crashed as that commercial finished, and it was down for about 2.5 hours after that. So I think I've read they spent $13 million on that commercial to have their app and website crash immediately.
That's bad.
This is really bad because it was such a great idea because it got people on their phones to scan it, and it brought so much traffic to the website, which again, eyes on website is always a good thing. And everything crashed, and it was like 2.5 hours. You got to think, by that point, that attention that you had with the people with the phone, with their phone in their hands, is gone after 2 hours. Long gone.
Oh yeah, and you can't get that back. Like even if you scanned it, even if they had like some special like promotion or like, sign up with this code and you get like an extra $10 on us, there's no way to scan it again.
Unless you, rewind, but
If you were taping it, yeah.
yeah,
But
yeah.
not a lot of people probably were. Maybe if they had the commercial
Yeah.
somewhere and they
Oh,
posted that
that's
up,
true.
maybe. But
I just thought that was such a wasted opportunity, to be honest.
1,000%. 1,000%.
What other commercials did you think were funny or cool?
The Mayo commercial made me laugh hysterically. So you have this football player, he's dressed up, he's got like mayo on the back, so it's supposed to be like Hellman's mayo, and they're putting it on everything. And he's just tackling people left and right. And all of a sudden, you see like this older woman pop up. She's about to eat a sandwich. You hear, "Grandma!" He just takes her out. I was crying.
And then Pete Davidson was in that one, right?
Yeah, and he stopped them from tackling his mom. He's like, "No, she's a war on food." He's like, "Oh, all right," and he walks away. And all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he gets tackled. He's like, "Sorry, man, I had to." He's like, "It's okay, I'm hittable."
That was funny. That was a funny one. Which other the Dorito commercial? I thought that was really funny.
That was cool. With the Wedding Crashers throwback.
Was it?
Oh
I'm
no, that was the
thinking.
Lay's. That was
Oh
Lay's.
yeah. I'm thinking the with the sloth, the hot Doritos, the flaming hot Doritos or whatever, and the girl's in the tree, and she's like camping in the tree or something, and a bag of Doritos fell from the tree, and a sloth ended up eating it and then becoming like really fast, and then every time he ate one, the crunch made more animals come by, and then they all did a beat or something, and it became like a song almost. And then the girl comes down, she's like, "Can I have this back?" And then you see the sloth grab it and just like run up.
And then wasn't a fox like went through her bag and like took her bag and like the rest of her food and had her hat on and the
Oh yeah,
glasses on.
Yep.
He was like
Yeah.
beatboxing.
Yeah, that was a funny one. I'm trying to think.
If you want to go into trailers, I saw the logo before, but I never saw a trailer for it, and I didn't even realize that this was even a thing in production. But Jurassic Park coming out with a brand new movie.
Oh, dude, that looks so cool.
Man, you got the throwback characters in it. Jeffrey Goldblum's in it.
Oh, dude, the
got,
whole original cast was in that.
Yep.
Like the whole original cast.
Yep. Now, Baby Blue, the dinosaur, is now a parent and has a kid. And yeah, I'm excited to see this one. It's a cool mixture between the two.
I
didn't think they were gonna do that.
I've heard that it's like the final of this trilogy. So I guess like the original 3 movies and then these 3 movies, but it's not the end of Jurassic Park. It's just the end of this like generation.
I feel like it can go for so long. It's been going for so long.
I mean, there's endless ideas, you can constantly be, depend on how the regular world lives out. Like, who knows? We'll be in space in 10 years and they could do Jurassic Park in space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Flying T-Rex, flying through
Yeah.
space, running on Mars.
The big one though, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness.
So good.
Oh, my goodness, man.
So good. So good.
There's so much in here.
Yeah.
Did you realize, because some people didn't realize, Patrick Stewart was in it? Xavier X was in it?
So, okay. Did you realize that T'Challa might also be in it?
Well, of course, I think so too. I agree with that. That would make sense to me.
Because
But I didn't.
if we're talking about that same scene.
Oh, if we're talking about that same scene, I could probably prove your theory incorrect.
You think so?
Are you talking about the Illuminati?
Yes.
Black Panther's not a member.
So see, that's what I thought.
So
But then someone.
it's Black Bolt, Iron Man, Reed Richards, Doctor Strange, Professor Xavier, and Iron Man. If I didn't, I don't think I said that.
Okay. Okay. Because I saw somewhere, I forget. I think it
Oh,
was on
wait,
Twitter.
one
I
more.
saw it.
Black Bolt. Did I say? Yeah, I said Black Bolt.
You said Black Bolt. Yep. They had they zoomed in and it looked like the Wakanda necklace on T'Challa's suit. So people were thinking that they entered Chadwick Boseman in there as like a nod to Black Panther.
I saw that
But
same zoom in, and people were like, "That looks like the Fantastic Four white stripe on the chest."
oh, okay.
So they were like,
So
"Oh,
Reed
Reed
Richards would make
Richards."
sense.
Yeah.
Reed, yeah. And then you have the space for Xavier's wheelchair. So you have what is it? The three chairs over here, the three chairs over here,
Mhm.
and then like the space in between.
And the Illuminati are basically, they're considered the smartest, I guess, the smartest minds in the MCU, and they end up in the comic books. They are essentially protectors of the multiverse, and sometimes they have
Okay.
to make tough decisions. So you know the, do you know the Hulk comic, Planet Hulk?
Mm-hmm.
And like that's what the Hulk storyline in Ragnarok was based off of, like the, the arena, them fighting
Yeah.
yeah, gladiators or whatever. So in the comic book, the Illuminati are the people who sent Hulk away to a planet because he was being too destructive, and
Okay,
they
I remember
tricked him
that.
to go on a ship, and they were going to plop him on like a peaceful planet, but something hit the ship, and then that's why he landed in the arena planet.
Okay.
And then he
Okay.
ends up coming back, and then that's where the World War Hulk series started, and he's basically pissed off at the Illuminati.
He's extremely pissed. I
Yeah.
remember him. Who was it? I want to say it's either Wasp or Wanda, and he punts them halfway across the world in one of the comics. Like literally, like kicks her like through like 6 pages within the comic.
I don't know about that one.
I gotta. If I look back and find it, I'll post it up. But it's hilarious. He's like fighting everybody when
Oh
he
yeah.
comes back.
Oh yeah, he fucks everybody up. I'm so excited for that though. I'm hearing there's people that are looking at the poster, and they're seeing Captain Carter's shield. People are pointing out Deadpool,
Oh,
Spider-Man. And then you see Ryan Reynolds, he put on his Twitter account saying coming to the MCU, and he put the date of Multiverse of Madness.
okay. Okay.
So,
I remember seeing Agent Carter in Spider-Man when they showed the trailer for Strange, but you don't see her face. You see
oh,
like the flag on her back.
oh no, that's American Chavez.
That's a female?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's her name. She's like her powers is she can go in and out of different multiverses, and she has the jean jacket with like the American flag on it.
I thought I had the British flag.
Oh, maybe, but I know she's in it too.
Okay. So I think that probably was her. I thought it was gonna be Captain Carter from What If.
I think she is. Well, they said that her shield is in the poster.
Okay.
But you saw Doctor Strange, Doctor Strange, zombie Scarlet Witch, and then the evil Doctor Strange. So right there, that's 2 different episodes. or yeah, 2 different episodes of What If. Like I think What If is going to play a big role too, because then they're saying, I heard theories that what was the theory, that there's going to be a multiverse that they go into that is a cartoon multiverse. And then
Oh,
apparently the artwork, I guess there's a small little clip of the artwork of like, the cartoon version. And it
uh,
looks like the same artwork of the new X-Men 93 or whatever it's called, that cartoon, where it picks up from the 90s cartoon.
okay.
So they're saying that that brand new cartoon that is coming out on Disney Plus could be like generated from this movie, which then spins off into the new cartoon.
That would be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Especially because I love the old X-Men animated series. I always loved the style of it. So it'd be really cool to see them do that.
Yeah. I'm trying to see what other movies like that movie. Nope. I did not understand that trailer. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit?
I love it. It's kind of like, for me, it was kind of like not George Romero, what's his name? Um why am I blanking on it? The director who every time you watch his movies, he like leaves like an open-ended one, and did the one where he made Wind a monster.
Shyamalan?
Yes, M. Night Shyamalan. I felt
Oh,
like it was
Cloverfield.
that movie. No, not Cloverfield. The one where was it Cloverfield? Where it was like all the wind and like the whole like towns were stopping.
It was
And
like
they're
in New
pretty much,
York and it was a monster.
no, it wasn't a monster. It was legitimately the wind. Like the trees would blow and then they would like change, and
Blair Witch Project?
no, I
I don't
can't
know.
think of the name of the movie. But they reminded me of that, of where like they're pretty much running away from like the wind. And, and but his movies have been pretty good, like really good, surprising. Like you have your horror, your suspense, but they're also funny as hell.
Well, some of them, but the Cloverfield, um the extension, or Cloverfield Part 2, when the girl was
Yeah.
like locked up in the basement and stuff, like that was not a funny movie. That was horrifying.
Oh no. Yeah. That was that. No, I mean, um, um, um. Why am I forgetting names tonight? The guy who's directing Nope, who did Get
Oh,
Out.
Get Out? No, yeah, Jordan Peele, right?
Yeah, yeah. All of his movies have been pretty good, and I'm pretty sure like they're all set in the same universe,
That's kind of crazy.
or it seems like they are. But
Okay.
yeah, no, his movies have like, they have like horror spots or like thriller spots, but then they're also funny. Like in Get Out, you had the guy like being taken over and running, and like it was just creepy. He'd show up out of nowhere, and then all of a sudden, his best friend at the end was like, "Told your black ass not to go in that house." But I'm excited to see it. Let's see how it goes.
Me too. Uh let's see, back to commercials. The I don't even know what the commercial was about, to be honest with you. I just know that it was Austin Powers and Dr. Evil.
Yes.
Like that
Uh,
was so great. And even whatever his son Scott or whatever, he's like holding his kid and he's still making fun of him. Dr. Evil's still making fun of him. He's like, after 14 years, you still haven't let this go.
man, it's good to see Austin Powers back.
Agreed.
I haven't seen him in like anything in a very long
I
time.
think I could be very wrong, but I think the last thing that I know he's like really been in is Shrek, like like a main role.
I think he did The Guru after that, and it like killed his career.
Maybe. I know he's probably doing something, but
So let's talk about it. The DC universe.
What about it?
Batman,
What about it?
Flash. You got Black Adam. New look at Aquaman. New look at the Batmobile. Catwoman. Man, I'm excited for him.
That was like was that a trailer that had like all the movies in one? Maybe.
Yeah, it was like it was like Aqua, it was what was it? It was Aquaman, Black Adam, the Flash, and the Batman all mixed in one. And it
Mm,
was kind of like it was like DC's commercial on like all the new movies coming out, and it's like everybody needs a superhero. So I guess it is all connected, but
but it's weird
who
now
knows?
that Superman and Batman are not coming back. And it looks like
Mm.
there's a new Batman if it's all connected.
Yeah, they're changing Batman to Batwoman, so that's completely changing.
I didn't know that.
Yep, for apparently for the main DC universe, and but Michael Keaton's coming back as Batman. They showed the new suit, and it's like a mix of like new school, but has like elements of his old school '90s suit, which looks super dope.
That's
But the
awesome.
cowl looks like completely different. Yeah, they're changing Batman to Batwoman, and they're changing Superman to Superwoman, Supergirl. I think.
Okay.
No idea.
Interesting.
No idea.
I guess we'll see how it plays out.
What I don't know if you saw this one. What do you think of the new Sonic? I didn't see this one.
I actually didn't see it. I've seen a couple of trailers for the second movie, but I don't know if it's much different than what was prior.
Yeah, they did like a Super Bowl spot or Super Bowl highlight spot, and then it like went into the commercial.
Uh,
Um, I think you saw like a tiny bit more of what it was here and there, but
because they've already shown Knuckles and Tails, and those are like the two big, things that you'd want to see. So
yeah,
yeah, I didn't see anything crazy.
still mad Doctor Robot that
Say it one more time.
word. Still mad Doctor Robotnik isn't fat.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I guess. I don't know. He still was a good Dr. Robotnik though. I liked it.
Oh, he's a great doctor. Well, I mean, I haven't seen the movie, but from what I've seen, it looks like he's great in it. Like he hits like the
Wait,
role
you didn't see
spot
the
on.
first one?
No,
Oh, go watch it. It's pretty good.
yeah,
I mean, you got to think about it. Most video game movies are pretty terrible. So the fact that they're making a second one, the first one had to be pretty good.
that's fair.
Yeah. Um, did you see that it was a BMW commercial for like their new EV cars, and it was Arnold Schwarzenegger and oh my goodness, what's her name? Zalma.
Yes,
And they were like
yes, he was like
Zeus and
Zeus.
Hera. It's just so funny because that's the girl who played she was in Eternals.
Yeah,
And now she's basically playing essentially a similar character in a commercial. But
I took it as she was the same character.
yeah, kind of yeah. And then Arnold's just Zeus, and he's like zapping lightning out of his fingers and shit. It's pretty funny.
It's all electric. He's like changing the lights as he goes.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. There's a
Did you
couple
see the
like
one?
throwbacks, like Big Lebowski. There was a Sopranos one. I never watched Sopranos, so I don't really know. Didn't really know that one.
I got it. I kind of assumed what it was. It was the kids that got together because I'm pretty sure the parents died, or at least the father died. So I think it was the two kids got together at that same diner as the very last episode.
Hmm. Interesting.
You see the Jones
Yeah,
commercial?
that was funny.
Jones, Jonas. Yeah,
Yeah, it was a
keeping up
bunch
with the
of
Jonas. All right,
it
whoever
was
you
a
are.
bunch of actors with the last name Jones. So it was Tommy Lee Jones, Rosita Jones. Who's the other one?
Tom Jones, Rosita Jones. I want to say Zendaya, but I don't think it was her.
No. Definitely wasn't Zendaya.
I forget. There's one more. So I think there was four.
And then Nick
And
Jonas.
then the Jonas. Keeping up with the Jonases now. Keep up, whoever you are.
That was funny. Commercial with Scarlett Johansson and her husband, and they were like how the Alexas were reading people's minds, reading their minds and stuff.
How did you know?
Trying to think. You could talk about you mentioned before the Lay's commercial with Seth Rogen and Paul.
Oh yeah, they were like going through like different movies, and he's like, I've never seen a movie with you in it. And he's like, wait, even the ones we were in together? And then they had like the zombie wedding at the end. And he was like, even what was that? It was like
she was like a ghost or something.
Yeah, and then they were like chained up into the basement, and like this old creepy dude comes over with the tray and it's got two Lays on it. So they're like listing down the names of movies that they were in.
Yeah.
And then the wedding party is all like the zombie and the brides. They're all zombies too.
Yeah, that was a good one. What about that Nissan commercial? It was with Eugene Levy, and he just got in the car, and then all of a sudden they were like, "Ooh, you look like a bunch of other actors were checking him out, like, wow, you look good in that car." And then all of a sudden he's in movies with long hair, and he's riding with Miss Marvel, Okoye, and Drax. Like the Marvel crew.
Love it.
Oh, dude, that Uber Eats commercial was hilarious. It was like Uber Eats, and it's like, I don't know, like makeup was coming in the bags because now they're delivering like products, and they're like, this isn't food. This isn't food, and people are just eating like random shit because they think because it's in an Uber Eats bag, it's food. Oh, that was funny.
It was like a sponge, like a pencil. Someone had lipstick, and at the end, the person with the lipstick, they're like, tastes good. And like walks away.
Yeah, that one was pretty funny. I had a good laugh at that one. You had Zendaya in a Squarespace commercial with seashells. I don't know. There's a Rakuten had one with the gambling. That was all right. Oh, that the Headspace commercial, that was weird. With John Legend. He was like laying on his rug, and he's like, "Here, you with this app, you could sleep with me." Whoa, no, not like that. I'm happily married, but like you could hear my voice and sleep with me. And I was like, this is all right. All right, got it.
He tried to play off of like Valentine's Day, but like not Valentine's Day. Like, I don't mean actually sleep with me, but you can sleep with me.
Yeah, it was interesting. T-Mobile had a bunch of cool, interesting commercials. Did you ever watch Scrubs?
I saw a couple episodes here and there.
Dude, I love that series. But the friends in Scrubs, or like the two main characters, were in one of the T-Mobile commercials. So that was cool seeing them like act together. I really like that. Then there was commercials with Miley Cyrus and Dolly Parton. Those were kind of
that one. They're like connected together, right?
But
They're
I
like
think
connected
in
like
real
four
life,
different commercials.
oh yeah, yeah. But I think in real life, Dolly Parton and Miley Cyrus are related, or they treat each other like family.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, yeah.
What am I supposed to do with this? You figure it out, baby. She just pulls the phone like out of her bra, like, hey, this ain't nothing. So
Uh, any other commercial? I don't mean we didn't expect this to be the longest episode, but yeah, I don't know.
the Guy Ferrari Bud Light seltzer commercial.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah. Well, Bud Light's been doing that a lot lately where like they've been taking it to like different time periods. So like it was almost like a Narnia slash like X-Men Days of Future Past type feel to it. Like as soon as he opened one, boom! It's like a big earthquake.
And he was the mayor or something.
Yeah, yeah. It was weird. Futuristic but weird.
Yeah, to say the least. Yeah. Any other? Any? I can't. I'm like looking online to see if I missed any.
Let's see. We covered the Zeus one. Oh, the Trader commercial. Was it DraftKings? Where they had what's his name playing like the god, and he was dressed all in gold, and they were sitting down at the table
I
and they
don't
were
think I saw
eating,
that.
and he was like, "Can I have the best quarterback or the best athlete? Pass me the salt." So one dude goes to pass. He's like, "No, not you. I said best athlete." And like I think it was Tom Brady like gave him the salt or something. Or no, it was Manning. Manning was sitting there.
Oh, I think I missed
And
that
like
one.
he gave it to him. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Trying to think of what else there was.
A lot of just like other like commercials have just been around.
Yeah.
It is kind of crazy though. I'm going to go back to the Coinbase one. We're talking about all these commercials that people are have talked about, have seen, laughed about, shared. But there's one commercial that actually got people to interact with the TV, and they fucked it up so bad.
Like really bad.
Yeah,
I don't think they were expecting it to crash.
I'm
That's the bad
assuming.
part.
I'm assuming not.
Like, but like for that long, that's really bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Well, we can talk about the halftime show and then head out. I mean, I loved it. I thought it was cool. I saw a lot of people hate it, but I'm gonna explain why I loved it. I loved it because the music that was like what late 90s, mid 90s to like 2010s. And then obviously some of the actors or some of the performers are kind of more relevant now.
I loved it. I thought it was done very well. It definitely threw me back to the old school vibes and the old school feels, and I was rocking out with it. And it was cool to see like all you haven't seen all of them together in like a very long time, especially like Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. You haven't seen them together in forever.
And when was the last time you saw 50?
Yeah, the memes alone of 50 Cent hanging upside down are priceless.
You know, the crazy thing is yeah, he put on some weight, but it looked like he bulked up a little bit too.
Oh, he's jacked. He's jacked out of his mind.
But he just looks more bubbly than he did. Like I think
Yeah.
back in the day he was more cut.
Well, yeah, he was like what, 21, 23?
Yeah, he was young.
Yeah.
So okay, he bulked, that's all. With a little bit of extra cushion, that's all.
Wait for dog to stop. So that way you can start his part.
I mean, he did it though, which I was impressed.
That was cool. I actually didn't think he was gonna perform that song, and then when he did it the way he did, that was cool.
Yeah. But I liked how they kept moving through the houses and you could see like when one was done, they would move to the next section, do the houses, and then at some points I was like, Taylor, there's no way that all of those dancers on the floor are all choreographed because they're all doing different dances. I don't know why that I noticed that.
I thought about that too, and I thought at one point it was just the crowd,
Yeah,
like it was the crowd that was watching it. But then I'm not sure because then Kendrick had a spot on the floor, and he had dancers on the floor as well. So I don't know.
it was like it was when the dancers were in the house sections, the dancers on the floor just seemed to be dancing. So maybe that was the case. And then when they were on the floor, those people actually did the choreographed dance.
It was cool to see the picture frames of Snoop and his mom, I think it was, and then the picture of Snoop turning into a dog from one of his old albums was one of the picture frames inside the house.
I did not catch that. So
Oh no.
yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. I caught that. And then the nod to
Tupac.
Tupac. Yeah.
Yeah.
He starts playing I Am Mad at You on the piano.
It was overall, I mean, when was the last time a Super Bowl? I mean, for me, I know it's been a while that a Super Bowl halftime show actually got you like, like
Moving.
yeah, moving and grooving.
I couldn't tell you actually. I really
Exactly.
couldn't. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. I agree. I loved it. I loved it. Oh, and we forgot to say The Rock opened the Super Bowl. Like he came
No,
out.
it's The Rock.
Yeah. He started the whole Super Bowl. He did this like the big intro to the game and stuff, and I thought that was cool. I mean, we talk about wrestling.
And with his whole, you could feel it. Like it wasn't Dwayne Johnson. It was The Rock introducing the Super Bowl, which was cool.
Oh yeah, 100% The Rock. I hope WWE got some royalties for that one.
He put up a ton of stuff, right? He put up stuff on his Instagram, like videos and stuff, like prior to the game.
Oh
And
really?
then after the game, when he was like thanking everybody, he was like, if you zoom into the picture, you could see all the goosebumps on the back of my arm getting ready to go out.
Oh wow, I'm surprised by that because he's probably wrestled. Oh well, the Super Bowl is like 70, 80,000, but so are half these WrestleManias, so they claim.
Oh, he's definitely wrestled in front of thousands and thousands of people. But when's the last time he's been in? Well, that's a great question.
Because I mean, I'm sure doing movies is much different because you're not really doing it for a crowd. You're doing it for maybe a crowd of 50, like production. But then, the last time he actually like did a promo at WrestleMania was 4 or 5 years ago.
Him and Cena, yeah. Or
When he
was it
came out
after
with the
that?
flamethrower.
That was that before him and Cena too?
I think it was after.
I think you're right.
And I
Yeah,
think,
because he hosted that Mania.
and it was it was like that 13-second Eric Rowan match.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, yeah.
fun times.
That's
Yeah.
that's our recap of the there's not much more else to say. So why say it if there's nothing left to say? So that's our little recap of the commercials and the trailers. We're excited for Doctor Strange. Some of the commercials were cool. On a scale from 1 to 10 on the overall commercials, they were pretty good. The trailers, I mean, Doctor Strange killed it for all of them. And that Coinbase one, man, missed opportunity.
Failed, missed opportunity. Like now, when you put it like that is a very innovative idea. That sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can't see them playing that over again too, as like a
Yeah, you can't redo it.
regular commercial. But who knows? Maybe they will.
Maybe. Yeah. So, as always, I'm going to say remember to like, share, rate, review, comment, and subscribe to Disaster Party Podcast on all social media platforms, including the YouTube. So, next week, we have an interesting episode. We're a little bit specific, very specific. I'm really big into a project, an NFT project called Cold Blooded Creepz. So, on Sunday, me and Andy agreed that we are going to be covering this NFT because it is an NFT play to earn game. So people make money playing this game, right? NFT play to earn game. It is a little bit complicated. So I kind of wanted to explain the game and simplify it for those who are interested from the outside looking in. Because think about it like Monopoly. When you first play Monopoly, you're like, oh, cool, let's play a board game, not realizing that Monopoly is actually more complicated than it seems. So we're gonna do that. The week after that, right, Andy, we're going to review the book of Boba Fett. I just finished that today, and whoo, that was so good, especially those last 3 episodes. Really good.
I can't wait to start it. Can't wait.
The week after that, we have my friend Brent, not B Rent, a different Brent. He's going to join us, and we are going to talk investing. How should we invest our money? Why should we invest our money versus save our money? Inflation plays a big role of it. So it's going to be it's going to be a fun, interesting one. After that, I think we're bringing Jason back on for Know Thy Neighbor. We could do Peacemaker. That just finished up. And AEW Revolution is coming up in mid-May or mid-March, and I am excited to talk about that because that card is looking to stack up. So those are just some of our upcoming episodes. Stay tuned. If you have any episode ideas, shoot us a message or a DM on one of our social media platforms and let us know what you think. As for Disaster Party Podcast, I'm Rob Stadium.
Oh, Daddy, I'm Andy Vivian.
And we are out. Bye.